Okay, we are live, feminines. I hope you all are doing really, really well. This is a completely new divine feminine energy I have not picked up on before. Let's get right into the reading. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I hope you all have been safe and healthy during this time. And if you are going through a difficult season, I hope that you do recover and heal, okay? So I have a couple decks we're going to use for this reading. I tell you, feminines, I don't know exactly what all of you are going through, but there is a major breakthrough coming your way, okay? So the first message I want to tell you, feminines, right now is keep going, okay? In fact, before I turned on this camera, I have like this daily motivational app, and I was sliding the screen, and what I saw, the quote that I saw said, if you want it, you have to work for it, or AKA, you have to manifest it, right? You have to manifest it. So that is the first message that I want to relay to all you feminines straight out the gate is keep going, okay? Do not drop the ball right now. Do not get discouraged right now because you're almost there, okay? With the Eight of Pentacles coming out as I say that, okay? You're almost there. You're doing so well. There is so much abundance about to come through for all of you. Now, I'm going to look into this energy that I was just picking up in regards to people being mad at you, that they can no longer steal your energy. They can no longer manipulate you. I'm hearing use you for sexual advances. I'm seeing a chart of all the chakras right now. So there is a beautiful new wave of energy I feel coming through for the feminines, where all your chakras are going to be almost reborn. I feel like all your chakras are going to be realigned, relit, refreshed, okay? Anytime we see the letters R-E before any word, it means to redo, rebirth, refresh. So this is the energy I'm picking up as I'm shuffling the cards right now for you feminines. Is like there is a do-over of some sort. And okay, the other message I'm getting right now is that there has been, now for those depending upon the time frame, there has been lessons in your life, feminine, that, or I want to say challenges or obstacles as well, okay, that have resurfaced. And the reason why, okay, they have resurfaced is because you're going through a little bit of a test, okay? Now, if you haven't got this energy yet, hold your breath, okay? Don't freak out. The reason why this is another message I was led to give in this video is because they're saying that there is some things that are going to be coming back up or have came back up because they want to make sure that you got the lesson. You understood why this happened to you, okay? They want you to get every morsel of lesson of beautiful energy that you can bring into something brand new. And I'm getting a visual of a baby. So there could be some feminines who are going to literally be bringing life into the world. And it feels like, whether this is, you know, regardless of who this partner is or how this baby came about, I'm now picking up an energy of literally giving birth, pregnancy, fertility. So this could be a literal meaning that you're about to give birth or get pregnant. Okay, now if you don't want to get pregnant, you're not active in that way, then ignore that message, obviously. But this feels to me so intimate, so pure feminine, and I've never really seen this energy for the feminine collective when I do a reading. I really have not seen this in a very long time. And so to be very frank with you, to me, this feels like, as I'm shuffling the cards, this feels like they don't want you to go through this new season, go through this new arrival, this birth, with the same residue as what happened to you before. So it's kind of like reminding me of the quote that says, we repeat things until we learn the lesson. You know, sadly, in life with humans, what we will find, especially as we get wiser and we get older, is like things tend to repeat if we don't learn from them. Okay? The same people can come in different bodies with the same bad habits, the same bad attitudes, and try to maneuver their way and wiggle their way into our lives. And we tend not to understand job situation. We tend not to understand in the moment, if we're not consciously aware, why this is happening. But Source is saying right now, the reason why it has happened or will happen is because we need to make sure that you have passed this test. You have understood this lesson. You are ready to go into a new chapter of this beautiful arrival, whether it's actually giving birth or you're about to give birth to a dream of yours. You know, what I'm feeling right now is there's a lot of you, okay? There's a lot of you where you have been wanting to give birth to something for such a long time, okay? Years, months, weeks, okay? A lot of days. And it really feels to me like you're trying to get this to happen, okay? I don't know if the masculine can pick up on this, but it's like you're trying to get something to happen, right? Feminine, you're trying to give birth to a dream, to a goal. You just want to see something accomplished. I'm hearing a new home, new apartment, new car. There's those of you feminines I'm picking up right now where you don't have a car, you don't have a stable means of transportation, and it's like you're crying out to the universe. And I'm going to use the word universe in this case because that's what I feel that you're saying. I don't feel that you're saying, I'm crying out to you, God. I feel like you're saying, universe, like, see me, hear me, look at me. I've been doing everything you told me to do, right? And it's like, I need this car. I need this house. I want to get pregnant. I need this partner. I need this soulmate. I need this twin flame to get right back on the journey. Like, it's something feminine that I feel without people around you knowing necessarily, you've been working so hard. You've been working so hard, okay? And let me just go ahead and shuffle with the this deck right over here. I'm going to use this deck and get some cards, okay? So this is a beautiful energy. This is a very beautiful energy, feminine. I feel like whatever you're doing right now is the right thing, okay? I see a lot of you are listening to your intuition. I see a lot of you are trying new things. It's like if one thing doesn't work, if one door doesn't open, feminine, you're jumping into the next door. You're on to the next. You're not getting stuck like you were before, and I'm so proud of you all. Like you're not stuck anymore, okay? You're not getting stuck anymore. It's like if one thing doesn't work, if somebody walks away, whatever's going on, it's like you don't care. You're like, okay, I have my own goals. 8 of Pentacles, there it is. I have my own seeds that are planted and I need them to harvest, okay? Now, let's see what we got. Clarity of belief. Clarity about belief. Clarity of belief. Simply love. So we have more of that parental energy that I was picking up on earlier. So there could be a lot of you who are parents, or you're trying to manifest yourself being a parent in the near future, or somebody around you is maybe a parental guardian, parental figure. There's something about this parental energy that I'm picking up on, feminine, okay? It can mean a lot of things here I'm seeing. But it's there for a reason. I feel that that card is there for a reason. Those that will get it will get it. Those that it's not supposed to be for, simply it will pass them by, okay? So I shuffle here. Let's see what else we got. So So yeah, so I feel source is saying, feminine, have you passed the test? Have you gained the wisdom and understanding? Have you learned the lesson, or have you not learned the lesson? Okay, that's why you're going through all these things right now. That's why there's those of you where your bank account is dang near zero, but you're thinking on a multi-millionaire levels mentality. I know who I'm talking to. I know what I'm saying. It's like, there's those of you feminines I'm picking up right now where like you may not even have 2 pennies to rub together. You may feel like you're just going from paycheck to paycheck, right? From client to client, from gig to gig, from book sale to book sale, something like that. And you're thinking like a multimillionaire. You're looking at new cars. You're looking at new stuff, and it's because your faith, hear me, please hear me clearly. It's because your faith is activated. That's the whole point, feminine. The whole point of you going through what you've gone through is to test your faith, is to bring in, okay, that energy of clarity, of belief. Your guides, your whole life's journey is to see, can you make it happen? Can you do it? And I love this energy. Look at this. Move into your destiny, feminine. You know what? I love this energy so much right now. I could honestly burst out, just enjoy. Move into this. You know what? I have a better idea. Move into your destiny, feminine. It's time to get busy. Okay? And this is why people are salty. This is why these weird challenges are popping up right now around you, because people are getting the message that, oh shit, this feminine's not playing no games. This feminine is ready to rock. And that's why you're seeing so much chaos in the world. This is why you're feeling the shake and the shift, feminine, because you're ready to go. For those feminines right now that don't know why they're going through what they're going through, they don't need, their bank account does not match their dreams, their goals, their vision. You are on the right path. Keep going. I'm telling you, it's gonna manifest, because when you have unshakable, unwavering faith, mountains will move. Okay? How many holy books say the same kind of thing? They don't say it for no reason. Okay? How many, ascended masters, enlightened gurus, authors, why do you think that they always say faith moves mountains? Because it absolutely does. It absolutely does. So this is the only reason why, feminine, people have been trying to pick a bone with you, is because they know that you believe in yourself, the clarity of belief. If you are like every other girl out here, if you are like every other person out here that just has, just doing all the wrong things, basically, okay, they wouldn't bother you. They'd laugh at you behind your back, but they would not bother you. But the fact, feminine, that you are about to step into something incredible, mind-blowing, irresistible, is the reason why people are getting mad at your energy, because they're saying, well, I had this idea for so-and-so, and they're not cooperating. I wanted this person to wait for me until I could finish with this girl and that girl and whoever else, okay? But no, this feminine right here is like, I'm not waiting for you. I'm not settling for you. I'm not going to ignore my dreams and my intuition for you. And that's why they're so salty. That's why a lot of you feminines are under, in your opinion, spell work or spiritual attack, witchcraft, all types of shit. And I could back it up, because the moon reverse, okay, the moon reverse right here is going to show you, feminine, that whatever is done in the dark is going to come to the light. I love this reading. I love it. I love it. Okay. And it's because you're closer than ever. You ever heard the phrase, feminine, where there's smoke, there's fire? It's very true. It's very true. So if you are feeling people in your life are treating you weird, are trying to downplay you, lowball you, that's actually a good sign, because somebody who's great, somebody who's full of value, people will always try to lowball if they're not on your path, if they don't see the recipe, if they don't see the power behind what you do. They will always try to minimize your light, feminine. They will always try to tell you that you're wrong, because that's how they are. Okay? That's how some creatures down here are. And it's up to us, and it's our job to beat every effing obstacle course. It's up to us to ignore it. It's up to us to get more activated and plunge through every single lie, every single obstacle, every single player. It's time, feminine, to understand your power. Okay? Stop waiting for people to give you the green light. Stop trying to change your value, your goals, your beliefs for everybody else. I don't care if it's the craziest dream that you've ever had in your entire life. Your job is to trust in what the vision is for your life. For example, if everybody around you is having kids by 25, by 30, whatever, and you're 35 and your vision for your life is to have a kid at 38, you need to accept that. Okay, there's something here about fertility. You need to accept that is your life. Okay, nobody told you, feminine, to change to be like another feminine. Okay, or a karmic or a soulmate. Nobody told you to be that. Okay, so it's really time to stay in our own lane, hone our own craft, ignore the haters, ignore the leeches, ignore the people who want to just bring their sad luck stories to you. You know, I was talking about this in my other video, and I have it up on my channel, and the video was titled along the lines of positivity, thinking positively, wanting to have the best possible life ever, and how one little negative thought, one little 100 negative trail thoughts of negativity can put your life in such an opposite direction. And this is what's happening to most people on this planet, is they have got so caught up in what's not working and what doesn't look good that they're not achieving success, their version of success. Success does not always equal money. Success doesn't always equal fame and notoriety. Everybody's going to have a different look of what success truly is, right? So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. What I'm hearing right now is it's up to you, feminine. It's up to you, okay? The ball is in your court. You can choose whatever partner you want. You can choose to believe whatever you want, but make no mistake that the lack of belief in yourself will be detrimental. So if you have everything else, okay, this is what they want me to get across to you all today. If you have everything else, right, but you don't have belief and self-confidence in yourself, that no matter how crazy something looks, no matter how crazy something sounds, that you're going to go for it, you've lost. You're going to repeat the same cycle. You're going to be in the same spot because you have to upgrade. Life does not, let me put it in plain English, okay? Let's get real, right? Life does not allow us to stay stagnant. Have you noticed? Has anybody noticed? Like, life does not allow us to stay stagnant. There's always going to be a problem that needs to be solved. There's always going to be a better, bestest invention. There's always going to be something that us as humans can do to expand. Always. It's never going to end. It's never going to end. So For those of you who have been playing it safe, you've been sitting on the bench, you've been watching everybody else get married, or watching everybody else achieve their dreams, or watching everybody else, lose or gain weight, or whatever, you want to do. My question to you is, why are you sitting on the bench? Why are you waiting for a loser to validate you? Why are you waiting for somebody to validate what you know for yourself, feminine? This is what I'm feeling that your spirit guides are telling me to tell you. Okay, why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? Okay, if you want to get 3D about it, the world's getting worse and worse and worse every year, every day. Technically, okay, that's not going to stop. Okay, the fires are not going to stop burning. The ocean's not going to stop capsizing. The wars are not going to stop. Nothing's going to change, feminine. Only thing that's going to change is you. Nope, you can't even rely upon people around you to change. The only thing we have control over, feminine, is ourselves. And so once you get to the point where you really, really grasp and understand that everything could be going wrong around you, but the one thing that should be going right is yourself, you will overcome mountains, I tell you. You will be successful by leaps and bounds. I can use a personal example. I myself last month really understood. I was being taught this lesson, and probably being taught this lesson to tell you all, okay, to some degree, most likely. And I really had to understand that all the sad luck stories and the hard knock this and the, depressing that, I had to understand that just because the world's depressed, just because people around me are depressed, doesn't mean that I have to follow suit. Okay. And I could still have sympathy, and I could still help in a way that I feel led to, but I don't have to lower my vibration and slow down my frequency for anybody or anything. And once I realized that, I had one of the best months ever. I had the best time ever. The whole month was amazing. Every month has been getting better and better once I realized that you don't have to stoop to anybody's level to be a good person. Being a good person, feminine, does not mean that you have to lower your manifestation, slow down your manifestation, stop your dreams, stop your goals because somebody that you're tied to, that you're talking to, or whatever, is not doing what they're wanting to do. And because people or environment or whatever around you is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, then in return, the good Samaritan in you says, oh, well, I should be low like them. No, that's the opposite. You should be higher because you're setting actually an example, whether you know it or not, feminine. So this is where the rubber hits the road, and we have to get serious about it. We have to understand that just because, feeling bad for somebody or sympathy does not mean that we have to stop our manifestations. I mean, we have to lower our expectations. That's not what that means. That is not what that means. And that exact mentality is what has brought so much poverty and sadness and depression and mental illness and physical illness to the planet, because we are coming out of this energy of feeling like we have to lower ourselves and settle for other people to feel good about themselves. That is nowhere written in the holy books. That is nowhere written as good advice. It should not be anything that any feminine has taken on a part as their badge of honor. Okay, it's not a badge of honor. It's stupid. Because if you are in a bad spot, most people that in your environment's feminine, they're not gonna feel bad for you, not for long. Right? They're going to get up and go to work just like you. They're going to, get their nails and hair done. They're going to carry on their life. Okay? So just because you're enlightened, just because you're aware, just because you are a divine feminine does not mean that you have to be stupid like the rest of them. It's supposed to actually mean that you're better than them, to be frank. It is supposed to mean that you are actually better because you know more. You understand the game of life. You get it now. You've put that key in that lock and unlocked it. You get it. You're supposed to get it. Where when the rest of the world don't get it, we're supposed to get it. We literally give life to this planet. We are supposed to be on the highest of the hierarchy, if there is anyone. Okay, so we need to stop feeling bad for ourselves. We need to stop feeling bad for those around us who don't want to change, who don't want to get better, who don't want to, have sexual discipline, who don't want to evolve. We have to let them be who they are and not keep changing and lowering our standards for them. We have to go above that. We have to rise above that. We really do. So, see, masculine energy comes out, the Emperor. So this could be in reference, this message could be in reference to your partner, okay? Or somebody that you're romantically interested in. Just because they want to play games, feminine, does not mean you have to play the game with them, okay? They could be playing the game to the brick wall, themselves. You don't have to engage, all right? You don't have to engage. When they go low, feminine, you go high. That's the gist of the reading, is that you have too much coming up in your future. You have too much amazing things that are bursting at the seams, feminine, for you to keep hanging around if it is masculine energy that is unwilling to change, unwilling to get with the program. You don't have time to waste. That message can't be any clearer than the way they gave it to me. I promise you on that. I promise you on that. You are loved. Okay. Getting some Mother Mary energy here too. You are loved. Apologize, okay? There could be a masculine that's going to apologize to you, okay? Very soon. It's time to keep going and carrying on, feminine. That's what I'm getting. Share your wisdom and trust the process, okay? It's really time, feminine, to understand that you're not here to play games, okay? You're not here to go on a carousel and have a cookie. You're here to get shit done. And the quicker that feminines get that, the quicker that they're most likely their partner, their real divine partner, will get it, okay? Okay, we'll get it. We'll wake up. We'll snap out of it, and we'll, join forces with you. But until then, you don't have time to waste. A lot of you are teachers. A lot of you are healers. A lot of you are destined for a lot more. I'm telling you, majority of you watch me, you're destined for something big and something great. And you don't have time to waste, okay? That is your reading. I love you all. Replay it if you need to. See you in my next video. Bye.